Imagine a 20-year-old college dropout sitting inside a tiny room surrounded by computer parts, while the entire world laughed at him. People thought he was wasting his life, but inside his mind, he could already see the future. A future where every home, every office, and every human being would use a computer. That boy was Bill Gates, and within just a few years, he became the richest man on Earth. But the scary part is, Bill Gates didn't build Microsoft just for money. He wanted to control the future itself. Long before billions, before fame, before Microsoft became a global empire, Bill Gates was just a quiet kid living in Seattle. While other children spent their time outside playing games, Bill stayed alone for hours reading books, solving puzzles, and becoming completely obsessed with computers. In the 1960s, computers were not normal machines like today. They were giant systems used only by huge corporations and government offices. But somehow, this teenage boy became addicted to them. Teachers quickly noticed something strange about him. Bill Gates didn't think like other students. His mind moved faster, sharper, and more aggressively. Almost like he was preparing for a future nobody else could see. At just 13 years old, Bill got access to a school computer terminal, and from that moment, everything changed. He spent entire nights coding. Sometimes he barely slept. Sometimes he even forgot to eat. Computers slowly became his entire world. Then he met another young programmer named Paul Allen. Together, they shared one dangerous belief. One day, every person on Earth would own a computer. But during the 1970s, that idea sounded completely insane. Computers were expensive, massive, and complicated. Normal people didn't even want them, but Bill Gates saw something the world couldn't see yet. Bill Gates eventually entered Harvard University, one of the most prestigious colleges in the world. His future looked safe, successful, and predictable. But then everything changed because of one magazine cover. A new computer called the Altair 8800 had just been released. The moment Bill saw it, his mind exploded with possibilities. He immediately called the company and claimed he already had software ready for their machine. The only problem was, he hadn't built anything yet. Now, he had just a few weeks to create software that didn't even exist. Bill Gates and Paul Allen worked day and night with almost no sleep, coding non-stop under extreme pressure. And somehow, it worked. That single moment changed history forever. Soon after, Bill Gates made the most dangerous decision of his life. He dropped out of Harvard. Everyone thought he was crazy. A young student leaving one of the world's best universities to start a tiny software company sounded like complete madness. But Bill didn't care because he believed computers would soon control the world. Inside a tiny office with very little money, he started Microsoft. At first, almost nobody noticed them, but Bill Gates had one terrifying advantage. He understood software better than almost anyone else alive. While other companies focused on hardware, machines, keyboards, and screens, Bill focused on the brain of the computer, the operating system. Then came the biggest opportunity of his life. IBM, the most powerful computer company in the world, needed an operating system for its computers. Bill Gates grabbed the opportunity instantly. Microsoft created MS-DOS, and suddenly their software started spreading everywhere. Office by office, home by home, country by country, Microsoft slowly began taking over the planet. Then came Windows, and everything changed forever. Computers became easier, faster, and more human. Microsoft exploded into a billion-dollar empire. By the 1990s, Bill Gates officially became the richest man on Earth. His wealth grew so fast that it shocked the entire world. The same lonely boy who once spent endless nights coding inside dark rooms was now controlling the future of technology itself. But massive success also created powerful enemies. Critics accused Microsoft of becoming too powerful. Governments started investigating the company. Rivals like Steve Jobs publicly challenged Bill Gates again and again. Yet Bill kept winning because Microsoft had already become impossible to escape. Almost every computer on Earth was running Windows. But the real reason Bill Gates became successful was not luck. It was vision. While the rest of the world laughed at computers, Bill Gates was already building the digital future. He saw the world that was coming long before everyone else did. And maybe that's the biggest lesson from his story. The people who change history usually look crazy in the beginning, because sometimes the difference between a genius and a madman is simply timing. and Bill Gates arrived before the world was ready.